Welcome everybody to the NREP Daily, the National Real Estate Post. I'm here today with Kimber White, president of the National Association of Mortgage Brokers. Before we get to Kimber, I want to remind you guys, Carl White's book on loan officer freedom is out and it's amazing. You have to get it if you're a loan originator. Do not miss it. You can get it in hard copy or download. All you gotta do is click the banner you see on your screen right below the video. Click that banner and you'll go to a landing page where you can get that book and you will not regret it. In fact, he had Mr. Wonderful endorse that book. So it's kind of a big deal. Again, the banner is right below or over on your right for Carl White's Loan Officer Freedom book. Don't miss that. Now let's get over to Kimber White. How are you today, Kimber?
I'm good. How are you, Frank?
I'm doing fine. Let's jump right into it. We wanted to talk about HUD this week and the new secretary coming in, Marcia Fudge. What's your thoughts on Miss Fudge?
I think that she's going to definitely be more consumer friendly. I think HUD is going to have some changes. I think that you're probably going to see, hopefully, a lot of the minority programs moving forward, being stronger. I don't think that it'll be as rigid as has been. We all know that HUD had a great year this year.
Oh yeah.
They're financially solvent. And we may be seeing some movement and be able to have some discussion with her here at NAMB which we've always been asking for, to bring down the MI.
Good.
To actually maybe, we've always negotiated at some point, could you get rid of some of the MI? So I think she's going to be open to a lot of conversations, especially with the Democratic president, Democratic Congress. I think there's going to be more discussion about what we can do to help the consumer and to move HUD a little bit forward. And I just think that, I honestly think it's going to be open some doors and conversations for us this coming year.
Do you think, HUD's always been really just, they allow it, but they're pretty anti-down payment assistance, you know what I mean? Do you think that she might be a little looser with that? Just, your gut feeling?
My gut feeling from looking at her history and her resume, it's interesting because, she's all about the consumer and her services that she's done. I think they might. I think they may look at down payment assistance. I think it'll be regulated because, that's, when we're looking at the Democratic, we're looking at the CFPB too.
Yeah.
I think it'll be very regulated. But I think there'll be some down payment assistance allowed. I think that there's something that she would look at. And I can't wait for NAMB to start the conversation with her. There's Brian Montgomery is there now, is up over, and I think they may keep him in. But I think that, that she is going to definitely bring a different thing over to HUD.
Well, that'll be interesting to see, and I hope that she does. Even if there is regulation with some down payment assistance, who cares? Great. As long as we can open the doors for some people, I think that'd be great, and for the mortgage industry, I think it'd be a good thing.
I think after COVID, and especially what's happening, and I don't know if you've seen the number of people that have dropped. It's the lowest, worst in history, that just came out today. A poverty level. In modern history, the lowest in poverty level. We talked about that last week, that gap of people were being lost to being able to buy and purchase houses because of COVID and the economy and everything that's hit. Well, that's basically what I'm saying. I think HUD needs to open the doors to that. And they're an avenue where we've always had Fannie and Freddie, but really HUD has been that avenue for that first-time buyer more than anything. And I think now is the time that HUD should really open up when she comes in. I think that's the discussion we would have, is to see what more we can do for the first-time buyer and to put these people in houses. And I think this is exactly perfect avenue and track for HUD to move forward and put these first-time buyers in the house.
Well, that's good, and we're all hoping so. Especially with racial equality going to be a really big topic for the new administration to address, and when it comes to housing, maybe Ms. Fudge will be really instrumental in that. So we'll see what happens. Now let's talk about FHFA and conservatorship.
Well, I think we all got surprised when Mnuchin came out and said it isn't happening. That, his exact words were, I don't want to hurt anything with the consumer and the bar and the mortgage industry, mortgage finance right now. That was his exact words when he came out. So that just got squashed. So I think, it sent people scrambling at Fannie and Freddie because they were expecting this to come out. I think for the consumer right now, it's good. Yeah, I think we'll see what happens. I think in the end, it's going to be good. I think that that when we talked about looking at things, I think the Biden administration, long term, is going to be looking at how to stabilize the housing market and to grow the housing market. He wants $15,000. I believe that FHFA is going to definitely be a slow roll for privatization if it happens.
Excellent stuff. Great. Kimber, glad to have you on the show. Once again, we'll have you back next week. Guys, do us a favor, leave your comments down below and do us a favor and share this video with whoever you think it would pertain to or benefit, and subscribe if you're meeting us for the first time. So Kimber, we'll see you back next week.
We'll see you next week. I want to tell everyone happy holidays and get ready for a great year next year, because the rates are going to stay low. We're going to keep moving into next year, and NAMB's always there for you.
Awesome stuff. We'll link you to NAMB right down below, guys. Y'all have a great one. We'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Post.
Download the National Real Estate Post mobile app today. Available on Apple Store and Google Play. Just search National Real Estate